Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 36 of Expert Skyblock with Soren. Soren, I'm
Whoa.
loving your dire wire over here.
I'm... Where?
I don't know, everywhere?
The one that's actually...
Yeah, the one that's through the pipes and then makes
You
a
know
right
why
hand
that's
turn.
there, right?
I do not, actually.
We don't want... You kept wanting Logi Pipes to stay there for a little bit, so... While Logi Pipes is still in use, I had to put it above it.
Yup, I know.
You know.
I've been a
to
little
pass
busy
up
between
at that
episodes.
Oh, really? Oh, goodness.
Yeah. I think
Things.
I made the infusion provider, it works.
Why did you put it way over there?
I don't know, why not? Because it's cool over there? Be quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, last episode I made the Essentia provider by mistake, which I thought did what I was hoping this would do, and it does not do what I was hoping this would do. You need the infusion provider, which, pro tip, it took me a while to figure this out, you need magic mirror research before the infusion provider unlocks. So it's hidden until you get magic mirror research. So that's a thing. But, I mean, infusion, or Essentia provider is, like, just as cool, because it will eliminate this giant monstrosity that I have over here.
Yes.
Yes. So, hey, that worked. Boots of the Traveler. Sweet. I'm going to turn those into a sash in just a little bit. But for now, I want to deconstruct this and reconstruct it. So, in theory, it should be as easy as just taking this whole thing apart. No longer necessary. Cool. So that clears out all of that. We can probably take all this stuff down too. So I'm debating if I want to keep both of these alchemical furnaces still, or maybe get rid of one. I haven't fully decided how I want to do this yet. What I'm thinking I might want to do is, if I got rid of this one, it would probably make life a heck of a lot easier. So I might do that. And then I can get rid of this. Might hang on to that alchemical furnace for a minute. Essentia buffers can go away. This can go away as I don't need it much anymore at this moment. And I'm going to put these things away because I'm not researching on camera. Because that's a little bit boring. So with this stuff gone, I can then Yeta wrench this dude. That's no longer necessary, so that's cool. And then this can circle straight back to here now. That actually should connect. There you go. Not that one, but that one. Yes, that's what I want. Cool. And then this whole monstrosity can go away. So I understand that I spent some time building this, but at the same time, I both wanted to make it work with logistics pipes and found a better way with AE. So I'm excited about that. I want another alchemical construct here, probably. So I just want to... So if this was here like this, I could have my Essentia provider here. So let's give this guy a hit. Let's do that. This should refill itself, by the way. Nice. Okay, cool. So that's the Essentia provider. We're going to have to get him a network. Hey, Soren!
Yes.
Question for you.
Yes.
How would you feel if I used a little bit of that Ender IO ME cabling stuff?
For what exactly?
Well, if you come over here, you'll see probably pretty quickly why I want to use it.
I just messed up that screen. Let's see. All right, so where?
So we're going to want to use the pure ones, I believe. Conduit binders. We just need more conduit binders.
Where? Oh. Okay, what for?
Oh, you have broken everything, haven't you?
What are we doing? Like, fill in information here,
Can you make
context.
these? Missing binder composite. Okay. You made... Okay. So anyway, over here. Like, I would like to run it up through here. Like, right up into the Essentia provider. But my problem is that you migrated some of the conduit binder stuff.
Yeah, if it was IC2, I haven't migrated that yet.
Actually, lucky me, I have just enough. Haha! So let's see if this will work. It should work. So this is currently offline. Will you connect? It looks like you're connecting. That's cool. I may or may not be dire wiring this. Just so you know. And it has nothing to do with logistics pipes. Alright, maybe it has a little bit to do with logistics pipes.
What do you need logistics pipe for?
No, I mean logistics pipes being in the way.
Oh. Won't be the case much longer.
Okay. So this is now online or offline? It says offline still, but we'll see if it becomes online. It's using a channel, so that's a good sign.
There you go.
Device online. Yay! Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so now we're gonna try something here. So if I place a piece of probably wood. In theory, this should work if I had any wood handy. Yay, that worked. Okay, cool. So that came right out of the Essentia provider. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. So we can actually have multiple alchemical constructs here. We'll stick with the requesting system for now, where it'll insert items into the alchemical construct, and the other item will wind up going into the alchemical furnace. And what I'm thinking of doing is having one arcane alembic here. You can maintain your alumentum stock. Yes, that stays. And what I should be able to do is have right here instead of this, we'll probably do that. Looks a little bit better. Okay. So then we can have a jar here. We should have some in here. And you're set to synchronized standard, that's okay. So this will get an Essentia import bus, which I made ahead of time in preparation for this fun time that we're about to have.
Alright, Logi pipes cannot see AE for a moment.
Understood. I've still got 2 channels available to me. Cool. And then we should be able to do this with a pipe. Because there will only ever be one Essentia in here, so there won't be any conflicts, right? So for example, if I wanted to get 4 wood, right, this should have no problem pulling that into there. Cool?
Yeah,
What's
so
up?
this area was weird. Alright, sorry. Needed. Whoopsie. There's a button I'm forgetting to hit.
Yeah? And I probably should make another hungry chest. Should probably teach that thing how to make it, but to be totally honest with you, I think we're going to be migrating more and more away from logistics pipe, so I don't want to do too much with that at the moment. But for now, so you should be cool to make and pull from the Essentia provider. No? Can you not provide to more than one thing at a time? Just want to test this. So one order shard, this should come through just fine, right? It would be in here, actually. No, it wouldn't. Because we have to craft one. Missing 3 stone. Oh my goodness, everything's broken! So just out of... So you're not pulling at all? You still have a... Oh, device offline. Why is device offline? Did I break a cable and not connect it again properly? Did I lose my connection over here? Oh, there we go. Did you just put it back up?
I was waiting. It's server lag a little bit there, but yeah, it just died for a second.
So now we're cool?
Should be.
All right, so that device is online.
Server maintenance. There may be on and off issues.
Understood. So you're getting that no problem. That's very interesting to me. I would expect this could work on either side, but it looks like it can't. I might need to make another one of these Essentia provider dudes. Because I really wanted this. Oh, wait. Did it go? This should be working. Arbor, Ordo, and Precantio. We should have those because I put a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Arbor, Ordo, and yeah, I put a bunch in the system recently. So that should be working, and I guess it's not, which is a bummer. Well, what I could do is put another... I do have room for more of these pneumonic matrix dudes. Right? So I think I can put them here and here. Now does that give me, nice, 9 in total. So if I put this here, so that works, right? I just got myself some silverwood, by the way. Sweet. So that's totally working. I don't know why this isn't. I really don't. Oh, you know what? Derp. I think I do know why. Doesn't it need Nitor? That might be it. Because my plan is to have the one on the left be the manual, like I need to craft one-off stuff, and the one on the right be the automatic. If that's all it is, then I am really a derp. I'm such a derp! Okay, cool. So it can supply to both. Perfect. I expected both to work, like I said, but we're cool. All right, so let's turn that off. And then, so this will be like one-off, I need to do stuff manually. This will be automation-based, right? And that's cool. I like it. If I really wanted to, I could even make east. I'm gonna make sure east is disabled. Cool. All right, that looks good, right? So that's automated. This is automated. One of the things I wanted to work next towards automating, because I'm trying to automate stuff that I can while I'm waiting for Soren to break all the things. Arcane Assembler. This will allow me to auto-craft arcane work table recipes. Cool. So this thing requires actually quite a bit, one of which being it requires a thaumy embossed silverwood scepter. Okay. That should be... That's not a research exactly, is it? It's under this. It's this, crafting scepters. So we basically need 3 charged thaumium caps and a primal charm, right? So that is 3 Salus Mundus with Aurum and Potentia. So let's see how we're doing for Aurum. We have tons, no surprise there. Potentia, we're doing pretty good there as well. Cool. So by the way, since we cleared that, I'm gonna tell him to ignore these. So it'll put both types of Essentia in. I just realized I had this in here. Can I look at this without? No. And it had torches. So if I do that, we should be cool. right? So any type of ethereal essence, charcoal, oak wood torches, that should be good. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's come back in a minute. I'm going to be preparing to make this Thaumium embossed silverwood awesomeness, so we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. I'm just real quick setting up this so that I can put these in relatively fast, and that should quickly splinter out to both of these, right? And the way it's going to work is this one will pipe in and this one will golem in. Cool? So that should pretty much double the speed at which we can convert the Essentia into liquid form, and that should be useful. And if I need to speed that up even more, I probably can, but for now, that should be sufficient. So I'm pretty sure you should be done. Nice. I wouldn't mind 10 balance shards, and that should auto-craft relatively quickly. And I want to take off my ring of magnetization and see if that's true. This is mostly me testing to see if balance shard crafting still works. In theory, it should. So this is doing its smelting of things, right? And that's cool. So that's just putting it into the AE system, the Essentia thing. And this looks like it's working beautifully. Nice. Okay, cool. And that should be getting me some balance shards. Nice. That's what I want to see. All right. So let's put you on the center here. That was a terrible aim on Direwolf's part. Cool. And one of each shard around the edge. And is that sufficient to go? In theory, yes. Dude, I'm loving it. Loving it. Oh, little short on Ignis. Did we not get around to our Ignis yet? True. Whatever you're doing, stop and work on Ignis for me, would you? I should have waited for those to smelt down, but I figured we were close enough. Sweet. So for a scepter, we're going to want one rod, and we're going to want some charged Thaumium caps, which is just Salus Mundus around inert Thaumium. So that's going to require 9 Salus Mundus, which is going to require 9 balance shards, which is a good thing I just requested 10 of them. Sweet. Okay, so let's cook down those balance shards. So you come here. So in theory, I can just drop them in here. Boom, and they should all cook into Salus Mundus for me, almost immediately. Nice. And this worked. Awesome. Okay, cool. I'm going to put away some great wood and some silver wood for the time being. We need... I can probably put away my shards for this moment. Yes. 3 of you, which will start off as inert. You, and you. And I like that I can be a little bit almost sloppy with this, but it should be pretty straightforward. Potentian Aurum. Boom. Done and done. Come back in a minute when that's done. The other thing I want to craft here, which I can, is... So if I say Scepter... this guy, Primal Charm. Okay. We want... Probably have to do it this way. Request 2 of those. You're good. So I'm going to cook up another 1, 2. And then I'm going to go check on my area over here and make sure that you're happily crafting that without any issues. My problem, I think, in the past was, and I've added more Runes of Sacrifice since we had these issues, but in the past, my problem has been not enough Runes of Sacrifice yields. When we get to the tier 4, it struggles a little bit. we'll see what happens here now. Yeah, see, that happens. Alright, I'm gonna have to do something about that. Probably more Runes of Sacrifice. Come back in a minute. Alright guys, we're back. So I finished my demonic slates. Hooray! And now I can make a Thaumium Bossed Silverwood Wand. Scepter. Right, that's right. We want to do that. So we're gonna want this, and this, and this should make what I want. Hooray! That is cool. And we'll let that recharge. So that's one of the things we need. So now we want an assembler. Sweet, there's already one there. And then I think it's one of each shard type again, right? So let's just double check that. Yes, including balanced. One of each shard type, including balanced, and a bunch of aspects, which I'm going to go cook down right now. All right, think we're ready? Did I miss something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shard types, and the scepter. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shard types, and a Thaumium Bossed Silverwood Scepter. Totally seems cool to me. Water, air, earth, fire, ordo, prodigio, balanced. That should be the crafting component. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Alright guys, we're back. I just charged my Thaumium Scepter, and that seems to have done the trick. So the scepter needs to be fully charged before, so it's probably, you know, NBT specific, would be my guess. So that should be groovy. And we should be able to auto-craft with arcane work tables in just a minute here, which I'm excited about. Gonna let that run. That shouldn't have too many instability problems. The next thing we want to make is the ability to learn knowledge that we want to do. So we're going to need a knowledge core, which is this, and we're going to need a knowledge inscriber, which is this. Okay, so let's get those going real fast. So knowledge core requires vibrant quartz glass. Is that or dictionary, or is that literally what that is? Okay. That is made with, okay, that's cool. Let's just request, start that up. So knowledge core, vibrant quartz glass, 4 of those. Sweet, just need to put this dude in here at knowledge core and knowledge inscriber. Just gonna need a bookshelf. Might have to craft books with this old system still. Nice. And it sounds like my infusion's done. Sweet. Alright, that's what I like to see. We're gonna pop this dude right about here, and that will probably use up the last of my channels, or is there one more? We'll see. Currently device is offline. Note, by the way, that it currently has some aspects in it, which is cool. We can put these things in here to make things a little bit better. That is using all 8 channels, so device is online now. Okay. So you should be done making books. There we go. Sweet, knowledge inscriber. Now I don't think this requires a channel. I might be wrong about this. Let's see, do you even connect? No. Good. That's what I like to see. All right, so we can put the orb in here, and then we can make things. So the first thing I want to do is arcane stone, because that's one of the dudes that we just do not have, right? So arcane stone. Right. So can I not shift click this? Oh, that's going to be a bummer. That's going to be a huge bummer. All right, so smooth stone, living rock, and any shard, right? So let's get shard. We'll go with fire. Let's do entropy. That's probably cool. Living. So that's interesting. That should be stocked. We did not get it working where it is such that AE can see what's in logistics pipes.
Correct. Can't do that.
So here's what we're gonna do. Request a stack of each.
We tried using the polar thing. That's one of the open issues on the thing.
Gotcha. No biggie.
Yeah, that's why we're switching over to AE.
Correct. So it was this, and this, and then save it, right? Nice. Okay, cool. So now when we put this in here, he should know how to make arcane stone. So I can come over here, say arcane stone. I'm going to take out this stack, and I'm going to request 1, and it can craft it, right? And boom, there you go. Now, it did use up some of our Terravi, so what we're going to want to do is successfully loaded settings, and now he should refill. This was still stored from over there, right? So now he's charging both the wand in here and these dudes. How cool is that? I dig it. I definitely think that's awesome. I'm excited that we have Soren, we have auto crafting arcane work table recipes.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very nice.
All right, 100 transvector interfaces to go.
I can teach it how to make transvector interfaces. Because that is not hard to make. Because it's arcane stone.
I have good news and bad news.
Go on.
We have lots of plutonium.
How much is lots?
79 in that drawer, plus I think 288 in this thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And then bad news is I don't remember how much you needed.
I needed like 1,000.
For your big reactor stuff.
Yeah.
We should have over 300 something. Yeah, 367.
Oh, that's a nuisance. So there's one thing that's very painful about the knowledge transcriber.
Okay.
You cannot shift click from any eye the recipe. Which is very painful. Try and craft 5 transvector interfaces from AE.
500?
No, 5.
5 stacks?
5.
Message unclear. It looks like it worked.
Yes.
5. Perfect.
Nice.
Nice.
So so it uses living wood a bit, and that's in the iron chest over here, which I guess you're in the process of doing stuff with. And the flour down here keeps that living wood stocked in theory, but maybe it's not. Because that should not have filled up by now. Yeah. So you got rid of the active provider modules that was keeping things up here, didn't you?
Up where? What are we talking about? I don't have access to your screen.
The active provider module, we had like a bunch of them.
Everywhere. Which one were we talking about?
The one that did like all the things over here.
Correct. Yeah, no. Like all of these were going to go away.
Okay.
And I didn't want that running while I was working with IC2 machines.
That's fine. So I do want to probably request living wood. Living rock. I'm gonna request that it craft like a couple hundred, just so we have some extras.
Okay.
Missing 160 stone. Soren.
Wait, stone?
Having agita.
Stone?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No, it should be doing stone. How is it not doing stone?
No, logic pipes can't do stone.
Oh.
Yes. See, like the disconnect we have right now is things that require things that the other system doesn't know. So, like, Logipipes knows how to turn stone into living wood, but it doesn't know how to turn cobblestone into stone.
There's a lot of stone going now.
Okay. But will Logipipes see it?
Yes, it'll see anything that's in the system. It just won't.
It just won't be able to craft it. Right.
Correct.
Okay.
So it's making 1,000, so you should be good.
Yay.
Wait, is it already done? No. Okay, that was weird.
Still missing 164 stone. That's interesting. Missing 138 stone. Okay. Well, I'm requesting more now, but it should be ready. So I'm going to let this all craft and then come back in a minute. I'm going to do this. 384. How's that? There we go. So it'll get a bunch for Soren. And then, yes, you should be able to request a bunch of transvector interfaces if you want. I don't know. However many it lets you craft, go ahead. Have fun.
I think it's funny. Our buffer point for crafting over here is currently how fast it's putting into that chest.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can improve that soon.
Nice. So this thing should kick off in a second here. There it goes. Awesome. All right, we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, we're back. So now that we can autocraft for Soren transvector interfaces, you, Soren, plan to use those to feed as much power as humanly possible into a mass fabricator to speed it up so that it produces plutonium in the replicator even faster than it currently is. Is that pretty much the gist? So, like,
superpower.
It's been, what, like 4 or 5 days since we last recorded, and we have, like, what, a total of 300 and something plutonium?
With it turned way down.
Okay.
Though.
Right. But we're going to speed that up by doing crazy things. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Lots of crazy things.
Okay. So you can't hook up HV wire connectors to glass fiber cable is what you're telling me.
Correct. You can. It'll hook it up visually. It will not send power to the glass fiber.
Gotcha. Okay. So our options is to have one, like multiple MFSUs with lots of HV wire connector inputs, and then glass cable from the MFSU into the mass fab. Right? That's one way we can do it.
One way. I'll show you how. There's a magical way to do this.
Magical way. I know. Do you need the transvector binder? Or did you make one
I
already?
have one.
What's that?
I got one. I got one.
Okay. And you have the transvector interface.
I have one on me. Yep.
Okay. Because it's auto-craftable now, so you can make as many as you want. But carry on.
You done?
All right, not that many. Oh, well, actually, no. You can request a bunch, and the system will yell at you if it doesn't have enough, right? So.
What does it use?
Living rock, ender pearls, redstone, smooth stone.
It's not too bad.
Entropy shards, which it knows. It may not know how to craft entropy shards, but the logistics pipe system does.
Okay.
So just request entropy shards via logistics pipes, and you should be fine.
Works for me.
Cool. Did you want to show how your transvector interface magic works, or are we going to do that next episode?
Sure, I can do it. Let's see. Dolly? Yep.
Ah.
So,
Dollies can pick up MFSUs?
They can pick up any IC2 machine. It's glorious.
Okay. That's cool.
Right?
Yep.
I'm going to get that there. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. So now it's facing that one. I'm going to bind that to the mass fab.
Okay.
Remove all the other cables. You can actually see it.
So shouldn't the MFSU be losing power right now?
It should. I didn't try this in FSUs the last time. However.
Yeah, your mass fab's not working.
My goodness. Yeah, it might only work with what we previously did. So let me try the connector. Show you what we did last time, at least.
Okay.
So I made a lot of transvector interfaces.
So yes, that is running. Okay, cool. So basically, you have many transvector interfaces. I wonder if like glass cable there will work.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Missing 6 glass. Okay.
Soren doesn't know how to test.
I'm getting cable.
It works.
Do you have cable?
No,
Oh.
I just took some gold cable because there was some already in there.
Nice. All right.
This is how we test.
I was getting glass cable.
I know.
But that's not what we tested. You tested gold cable. It's completely different.
The proof of concept exists.
No.
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Right, so I understand what you're saying, right? Transvector interfaces allow us to have many inputs of power into the mass fab. So that
Correct.
our limit is no longer the number of sides of the mass fab, it is just how much power we can produce.
Correct. And you'll be able to do that for multiple sides of the transvector, not just one side too.
Right. So we can have, 6 sides of the transvector feeding into MFSUs. If we have 10, you can feed 60 MFSUs worth of power into the mass fab.
Yes.
You're a scary man, Soren.
Just think of how much UU matter we're going to generate too.
I know. I'm terrified.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing it in action, but we will have to wait until next episode, or maybe even more, depending on how Soren does setting all that up. But he's also in the process of making our systems unified, and right now they're all kinds of broken still. So
Yep.
that'll be fun. All right, guys. For now, Daryl20 and Soren signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time and be producing lots of UU matter. We've automated much of Thaumcraft at this point, which I'm very pleased with. And everything else is just going swimmingly. So yeah, like over here, lots of dead wisps. Over here, we've got 26,000 of every basic aspect, and we've got almost 1,000 of the non-basic. So yeah, we're doing well. For now, wrapping up point. So Daryl20 signing off. Take it easy.